So the first toy that we'll be making is a gag toy, and it best resembles a snake in a can of peanuts. When the lid is removed, the snake-like creature pops out. Well, we are gonna create something similar with some school supplies. For this, we'll need a notebook that has a spiral on the side and a regular glue stick. To remove the spiral from the notebook, just undo the ends and twist it till it's completely off. As far as the glue stick, same thing. Twist off the glue till it comes off because we want the container to be empty. Now we can apply some glue on one end of the spiral and attach it inside the glue stick container. Once dry, we can hot glue a small bell on the opposite end and we're pretty much done. Just push the spiral in along with the bell. The cap should hold everything in place. This is what will happen when someone pops the glue stick open. They'll get a surprise that they didn't see coming. This never fails. Check it out guys, here I have a plastic syringe which I will fill up with some water from this bowl. And when I push on the back, it squirts the water out. Pretty much like a water gun. So to have fun with this plastic syringe, all I'm gonna do is attach an empty tape holder onto it so I have a better grip of it. Look at that guys. While my fingers are on the tape holder, I can push with my thumb and squirt anybody that I want with water. This works multiple times guys, you can have a lot of fun with your friends. Now let's create a shooter, and for that you'll need a rubber band, a pen like this one, you just need the point and the ink tube. We'll also be taking the cap off a glue stick. Cut the rubber band and set it aside. The cap needs to have a hole in the center big enough for the ink tube. Here I'm gonna use tape to secure the point onto the tube of ink. Now as far as the rubber band, trim it down a bit and tie both ends to create a better grip when you tape it onto the cap. Make sure it's evenly spread out. This will be our launcher. Let's load up the pen and pull back on the rubber band and just release. Here's my target practice. It's so much fun guys. Up next, we're gonna create a stress ball or a hacky sack, whatever you wanna use it for. To achieve that, you'll need some balloons. Here I have 4 balloons which are all different colors, and we're also gonna need some rice for this. The tricky part is getting the rice into the balloons. Luckily, I had a party popper which I can use as a funnel to get the job done. Here I have a significant amount of rice in there, so I'm gonna tie it and cut off the tip. As far as the other balloons, I will cut in half and wrap the fatter part around the stress ball. Basically here, I'm creating layers that will keep the ball from falling apart. After all, it will take a beating, either from it being used as a hacky sack or a stress ball. I love creating shooters and launchers, and this video proves it. So I'm gonna show you how you can use a typical clipboard, such as this one right here, and turn it into a shooter. We're gonna rely a lot on the clip. Just wrap a rubber band around it while the clip is opened. The hole in the center is where we're gonna load our pencil through, and with the help of the rubber band, it's gonna launch. Check it out. You have a better chance of playing with this at home, just be careful. This next toy will not get you into trouble if you're caught with it, but you will need a few school supplies in numbers. For example, you'll need small rolls of clear tape. It's okay if they're empty. You'll also need 4 caps of glue sticks, a large eraser such as this one, and some other supplies which I will list once we get to them. But for now, we are gonna gather all the rolls of tape, so if they're in their plastic cases, pop them off. Also remove the caps from the glue sticks. These are like the perfect size because I can easily push each one onto a roll of tape. At this point, I'm gonna bring out some push pins. We only need 4 of them. So pierce the cap from the inside out like you see right here. Repeat the same step with the other 3. Once done, we are gonna attach 2 on each side of the eraser. Of course, they'll be on opposite sides of each other. Now you can pretty much tell what we're making here, right? A little toy car. You can leave it as is or decorate it some more. I myself am gonna use some LEDs on the front. I got these from a light up fidget spinner. This crazy looking glue stick I will tape on top to give it a better shape. And now I am done with this toy car made entirely out of school supplies. If you're clever enough, you can pass this off as an art project and get away with playing it while in class. Although most of these toys you can make at school, here's one that you can actually have fun with at the dentist if you're ever stuck in there and you're bored. Here I have a floss pick. It's shaped as a Y. Well, I'm gonna modify it. First, I'm gonna cut off the floss, and clip off the tail, but don't throw it away as this is what we will be launching. At the front desk, ask for some dental rubber bands. 100% guaranteed that the dentist will have some. Wrap it around the pick right where the floss used to be. Now all we do is load up our missile. Pretty much use this as a mini slingshot. You'd be surprised at how far this thing will shoot little pieces across the waiting room. Try it out.